Okay, welcome back to Robot Reacts. I'm Cole. Today we'll be looking at Doctor Who, the new series. Looking forward to this one. Massive fan of Doctor Who. Been watching it for many years. First time I'm going to be reacting to one. It'll be interesting to see where they go. I liked Jodie's first season. I thought there were some really strong episodes in it. A couple of mere ones, but overall I thought for a debut season she had a lot of decent stories. Standout character for me though is still Bradley Walsh. He is the daddy. So I'm hoping for some good stuff from him this season. So without further ado, let's get on with Doctor Who. I will make one note because unfortunately due to circumstances I couldn't record this at the time. Things have been a little bit spoiled for me, thank you internet, but hey, what do you expect? So I didn't do too much digging, so I'm trying to keep it as fresh and clear as possible, just otherwise it'll be a bit pointless reacting. So hopefully it won't affect my enjoyment of this episode too much. Anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, come mob-handed for
fellas. Rocking the ominous look.
We need you to come with us.
Can I finish up first? Just training the water slides and the Bone Lakes and the rainforest floor. Plus, I'm waiting for my mates.
Your friends are inside the car.
Worst Uber ever!
It's in all your best interest.
I love Graham.
What the hell just happened? What have you idiots done with my car?
Who's talking?
Your car just assassinated its driver and then attempted to kill us.
That's not possible.
Tell me who you are, and I'll tell you face to face just how possible that actually was.
This is C. I was having you brought to London. To MI6.
Ooh. That's
What? MI6
oh, what's his name?
No!
Well, you nearly managed it. All right,
Milch
see?
it.
You want us, we want answers.
Right. MI6. I always wanted to be a spy.
I like the fact they got the TARDIS on a little trolley.
Well. Finally we meet. You
Stephen Fry.
do exist.
What?
Don't be ridiculous, Franklin. I've read the files. The Doctor is a man.
Had
Oops.
an upgrade.
Doctor, the security of this entire planet is at stake. Can we rely upon you?
Of course you can, Stephen Fry. You national treasure.
Anesthetic darts, laser shoe gun, infrared ID duplicator, calendar hacker, lock breakers, rocket launcher cufflinks, retinal ID decoder, and tongue immobilizer chewing gum. How much more do you want?
Yeah, it's great. Keep them common, see? Yeah, bring on the bling.
They are not toys.
Toys, Graham. No, they're not, Ryan. And if you say otherwise, I will shoot you with my laser shoe.
All of the assassinated agents were investigating leads relating to this man.
Daniel Barton, born in
Lenny
Bronxville,
Henry.
now lives just north of San Francisco.
Daniel Barton is the man who built it all up from the ground.
We're going to need your best man on this. What do you call him? Horizon Watcher?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, he left. I sacked him.
The only person with an open mind about all this, and you let him go. You took your eye off the horizon just as things were coming over it. Don't worry, I'll call him.
You can't. He's off grid. We can't find him anywhere. Believe me, we've tried.
Shh, I'm WhatsApping. Hi, it's me. I'm at MI6 with C. Crisis. Big crisis. Serious crisis. Big, serious crisis. And C says you were right and he's sorry for being an idiot.
I did not use those words.
Send us your location. Kisses. It's quite French, that, isn't it? Kisses.
It's possible he became a double agent. Or even a triple.
Who for?
Shot! You can't kill Stephen Fry, you monsters.
Hack his diary, get in there, check him out. Infiltrate 4. Have a nose around the systems. Be spies, basically.
Sweet.
What, with absolutely no training?
You got the gadgets?
Well, yeah, all the gear, but no idea.
Oh, thanks a lot.
No, I think you'll be great. I have total confidence, you know. Just be Be careful, though.
No.
It's safe from though, right?
Yeah, 80% sure. 75. 40% absolute minimum. Bioscanner, disguised as a digital recorder. I want to know everything about Daniel Barton. Why are you looking so worried?
I decided my spy name would be Logan. And now I'm worried I don't look anything like you, Jackman.
You're panicking, rule one. No panicking.
Oh, rule one, just don't trust anybody.
Rule one here then. No panicking.
Didn't think that one through, did you? Oh, that's mate out of
Gotta be a trick, right?
Adventure in Space and Time.
Yes?
He played the first director or whatever.
Doctor. I see you decoded the fish.
Hello, this is my friend Graham.
Oh. Sorry, you're? Oh. Oh? Oh. Oh. It was a joke by the others at MI6. Whenever I came into the room to meet C, he'd go, "Oh, God." Sort of stuck, and now I've owned it.
You want to know who I am? You want to see my house? Meet my friends? Because it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm having a party. Everyone who knows me will be there. Come along. That's my apology for running out on you.
Party!
What have you brought here, Doctor?
I don't know. Let's take a look outside.
Looking outside was actually quite low on my list. When does she ever listen to me?
Ah, Graham. We love you, don't change. Okay, that's a bit
More
high
likely
tech.
treated.
How did you know that book?
I didn't. Gambled.
Some kit you've got here.
I've had a few years to rig it out.
Where are you from?
Far beyond
So you can communicate then?
Okay.
Beyond where?
your understanding.
Thanks for laughing at you, Doc.
Yes, got that.
Thanks, Graham.
Is this your native form? Wherever it is you're from.
To take this.
To take this what? Hut? Country? Planet?
Universe.
Oh, greedy.
Obstacle.
No, not yet. Okay, they swapped off again. Yeah.
Ryan. I thought I was dead.
I'm never gonna let that happen to you.
Well, technically, you just did, mate.
Our paths crossed very briefly once when she was a man.
When she was a what?
Has she never mentioned that?
I thought she was joking.
You got any idea where she's from?
Well, we've tried to ask, but she just changes the subject, yeah.
I've got a whole shelf over there all about the Doctor. Everything I could gather. A lot of inconsistencies, but it's very, very interesting. You want to have a look?
Too right, he does.
Come on, you two. Everyone out front wants to catch up on. I made iced tea. Possibly. What do you reckon, O? Fancy a trip in the box?
I really, really would.
Karaoke buses.
Shall we?
Loving the spy music. Yeah. Inconspicuous blue box in the middle of a vineyard.
The name's Doctor. The Doctor. We're on the list. So, did you assassinate the head of MI6 yourself, or just order it?
I think you're at the wrong party. I think you better get your medication checked, doctor, or maybe some psychiatric help, because I don't know who you are or what you're talking about. I'm going to walk away now, and you're going to stay away from me for the rest of both our lives, either voluntarily or because of my security people. Understand?
I'm really hard to get rid of, Mr. Barton.
Are you?
Oh, Lenny with the threats. Good job the doors weren't wooden.
That's one big plane.
Where's he going in that? I don't know, but we can't let him get away.
How? It's It's not as if we're going to just jump on a plane with him, is it? Oh, come on.
You had to ask Graham.
Sorry, I've never been good at sprinting.
What? No, I read your file. You're a champion sprinter.
Got me. Well done.
Oh.
That's my name, and that is why I chose it. So satisfying. Doctor, I did say look for the spy master. Or should I say spy
Master.
master.
Okay. As I said, I was a bit spoiled, but I did a good job on it.
I have had a lot of fun.
I need to unbutton.
Oh, it's a setup.
Cockpit bomb. Short fuse. I can relate to that.
No! Do you really think that I would not make that sonic proof, Doctor? Everything that you think you know is a lie.
Okay, well, that was confusing. Okay, so that was Doctor Who Spyfall Part 1. Very interesting start to the new series. As I said at the beginning, I kind of got spoiled on the master reveal. Luckily, I didn't know who it was. Luckily I didn't dig too deep. So I went into it with knowing that he'd turn up, but trying not to play detective and work out which one it was, so as to try and keep it as much of a surprise as possible, which I think I kind of did okay on it. I guess as soon as the sort of, just as the reveal was about to happen, I guessed it was him. I had an inkling all along, but Lenny was a bit too obvious, and Stephen Fry got shot earlier, unless he was going to pull the old whodunit and shoot himself and reveal himself later. But yeah, no, it was. I think it was very well done. Even going back and looking at it a little bit before doing this synopsis of it at the end, there were bits of foreshadowing, as he said, about the spy master. When you watch it back, oh yeah, of course, but yeah, but no. So I think that was really good. One of the I can understand now. One of the things that spoiled it was what my cousin's comment on Facebook about the master and how have they just undone all of Missy's character development. So I can understand his point now, but it was very interesting because the last thing he said to the doctor was everything you know is a lie or something. So that's really thrown me as to what the hell's going on in this episode, and what's going to happen on in the future. I was sort of getting vibes about when they had the monks and everything was a computer simulation, but I don't think that'll be the way it's going. So I'm going to be watching the next episode in a minute because I've got some catching up to do, so I don't have to wait too long for the reveal on it. As for the rest of the show, as usual, Bradley steals pretty much every scene he's in, just being Bradley. The other two companions got to do a decent bit of character development this issue. I mean, Yaz got to be a bit vulnerable, and Ryan, hey, nearly scored a basket, so he's improving with his coordination, so that's a good sign for him. Yeah, I loved all the kind of James Bondy spy thing, the music, everything. They did get the vibe of a kind of James Bond film, and yeah, Lenny Henry as a James Bond villain kind of worked for me. All he needed was the cat to stroke. But so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he got cast in a James Bond film after this. But yeah, it was really, again, I always enjoy the guest actors that come on. They always get some good actors in it. I mean, Lenny's known more for his comedy and stuff, but people forget he had his own TV show back in the day and stuff, and he's a pretty decent actor. So, and also I think he played Othello on stage, so he's got some chops, and he showed them today. I don't know the guy who plays the master, I've forgotten his name, but again, he was great. As I said, I loved him in Adventures in Space and Time, so again, another example of Doctor Who cannibalising itself either for characters from Doctor Who to put in space and time, or vice versa. So there's a nice little bit of kind of weird Doctor Who symmetry in there. So yeah, I'm babbling on now. I'm really looking forward to the next episode to see where it goes. One thing I'd like to say is I see a lot of, especially on YouTube, a lot of people going on about the demise of Doctor Who and how it's terrible now because there's a woman doctor and all that nonsense. I just think she's been very good as a Doctor so far. The first series, like all, when you get a new Doctor, it takes a while for them to bed in, but she established herself pretty much from episode 1 for me as the Doctor. Few of the episodes in the first season were a bit meh, but there was a couple of really strong episodes that I would rate as some of the best out of especially from New Who. I mean, it's just a shame I never reacted to them at the time because there was just some really good episodes in there. So I'm looking forward to this one, and I like where it's going with the spy thing. The Master reveal is great. It'll be interesting to find out how Missy survived to regenerate, or possibly because the Master was doing his old thing where he like shrinks people down into little things, which is a throwback to old Who. From it vaguely rings a bell. I always remember the Master being quite creepy and shrinking people, so that was quite a nice touch. But it's made me think that maybe this is a Master from a previous incarnation or something. But I could just be talking nonsense and we just get a Missy reveal of how Missy survived, or we'll never find out, because why explain things when you can just keep imagining it. But yeah, no, good to see the Master back, just because I'm rocking the goatee at the moment, which, funny enough, we was having a discussion about the Master the other day, and I was saying I'm not sure whose goatee came first, the evil mirror universe of Star Trek or Doctor Who's the Master. But either way, between them, they made the prototype for, oh, you want a bad character? Just stick a goatee beard on him and job done. So that was, I enjoyed that. So see, it's great for stroking when you're having an evil plan. Anyway, enough of my beard fondling. Thanks for watching, and I'll try and edit that gibberish into something that's vaguely understandable, and then I'll see you in episode 2.